Day for the governor. Earlier today, he was at Camden Yards for opening day, as was Mayor Brandon Scott.
Both say this week's tragedy remains top of mind. WMAR2 News' Elizabeth Worthington spoke to the mayor one-on-one this afternoon. She's live at the ballpark now with more tonight. Elizabeth.
Yeah, Kelly, Mayor Scott showed up to that interview wearing his O's jacket. So he said that, this is definitely an exciting day to have baseball back in Baltimore. But for him, it's still a solemn day. And that excitement is not taking away from the massive task at hand with reopening the Port of Baltimore. And the team here at Camden Yards knows that, too. There was a moment of silence before the national anthem, before first pitch, in honor of the victims lost this week. Mayor Scott says this is a chance for the city to come together around an exciting event, but he wants Baltimoreans to know he's still focused on the city's recovery from this tragedy. And as we heard earlier from the Army Corps of Engineers, work to reopen the port has already begun with that cleanup effort. And Mayor Scott pledged that work will happen as quickly as possible, but he says it will be done safely and responsibly, and that will take some time. How much time, he was not prepared to say. Governor Moore was also in attendance at Camden Yards today, but only for part of the game before he went back to work. We know he's expected at that press conference in a bit. He was also at a press conference this morning with the team's new ownership, David Rubenstein. Here is what both the governor and the mayor had to say earlier today.
We know that sporting events and teams like the Orioles often bring us together in times like this and moments like this to provide extra love, extra care, and we know that'll happen here today. We're excited about the baseball season and what the Orioles are going to accomplish, but we always are going to have to let folks know that we're still focused on those families, on those tragedies, making sure that we can get the channel back open.
There is going to be a true full evaluation, and again, not just of that, of just all of our key infrastructure that we have all around the state of Maryland. This is something that happens consistently around our state, but what happened with the Key Bridge is, was an important reminder of the work and the task ahead.
Both the governor and the mayor were also on the field before first pitch, and they were part of the honoring of the Maryland Transportation Authority members who were credited with saving lives that day when they stopped traffic on the bridge. In Baltimore tonight, Elizabeth Worthington, WMAR 2 News.